Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. This is Rohit. Friends, in today's video we are going to talk about toast in Android. So in this video we will understand two types of toast. One is simple toast and another one is custom toast. So at the start of video we will try to understand first of all the concept of toast. Then we are going to discuss the important methods that are available regarding toast, and at last I will try to show you how we can implement simple as well as custom toast in Android application. So let's start the video by understanding what is concept of toast. So in the Android, the toast is used for displaying the information for a very short period of time. So whenever you want to notify certain information to the user for very short period of time, then we can use toast for displaying that information to the user. So it is just used for displaying information to the user. It cannot accept any kind of input from the user. So when such requirement you will have, then you can go with the toast. So it will contains a message that is to be displayed very quickly, and it also disappears after specific period of time. So it doesn't block the user interaction. So while displaying the toast, or while user will see the toast, he will also able to do the other task. That is what it doesn't block the user interaction at all. And toast is a subclass of the object class. So toast notifications in the Android will be always appear near to the bottom of the screen. So by default location where your toast message will appear will be bottom of our screen. So we can also create our custom toasts by using the custom layout files or custom XML files. So basically there are two types of toast. First type is called simple toast or default toast, and second type is called custom toast. So in the simple or default toast, we will just use a text for showing certain information to the user, whereas in case of custom toast we can also use other GUI components like images may be there within our toast. So other parameters like color, then background, all other style regarding parameter we will be able to customize while creating the toast. That's why it is called custom toast. So in practical we are going to implement both these types, simple as well as custom. So here in the custom we will have freedom to customize all the look and feel of our toast. Okay, so these are the two types of toast. Then toast is used when we require to notify to the user about the operation without accepting any user input. So as at the start of video I told, like, it is just used for displaying information. So you don't have any way in a toast to accept certain input from a user. It is just for giving certain information to the user. Okay, so this toast displays a small pop-up for a message, and it automatically fade out after certain timeout. So there will be a specific duration for which the toast will appear on a screen, and after that specific duration it will fade out from a screen. Now let's try to understand what different methods that are available regarding toast. So first method we have make text. So this method is used for initiating the toast, and this method basically requires three parameters. First one is the context in which you are working. Second one, it is the character sequence which is representing message that is to be displayed with the toast. And third parameter is the duration. So duration will specify for how much amount of time toast will be displayed. Okay, toast will be appear on screen. Okay, so these are the three parameters that you will specify with the make text method of the toast. Then regarding duration, there are two constants available. First constant is length long. So whenever you will use this constant while displaying the toast, so toast message will be displayed for a long period of time. And second parameter that you can use with this duration is length short. So it is used for displaying a toast for very short period of time. These are only two constants that are available for controlling the duration of the toast, means for how much amount of time toast will be present on a screen. Okay, these are the three parameters that you can specify while creating the toast with the make text method. Okay, first one is context, second one is text message that is to be displayed with toast, and third one is duration. Regarding duration, two parameter, length long and length short. Okay, now let's see the example of the same. So here it is a toast class and we have created the object of it, and now we are calling the make text method with the toast. And you can see here three parameters we have specified. First is the context, current context in which we are working. So to retrieve that, we are using here get application context method, or if you don't want to use it, you can also use the name of your file dot this. Suppose I am working in main activity, so here I can specify main activity dot this, so which will specify the current context. Second one, the sequence of character, that is our message which we want to display with the toast. So here we are displaying message simple toast example. And third parameter, that is the duration. So as we discussed, there are two constants, so length short and length long. So here we are using length long. This is how the toast message will be created over here. Okay, then second method we have show method. So this method is used for displaying the toast on the screen. So with make text, the toast will just created, but it will not get displayed. So in order to display it, we have to use this show method. So this method is used for displaying the toast with the text that we have created using the make text method. And here you can see the example. So in previous example here, what was our object? It was toast. So we are just calling show method with it. So toast dot show. So it will display our toast, okay, for a long period of time. So this is the second method, show method, which is used for showing our toast. Then third method we have gravity. Now this method is regarding setting the position of toast, where toast should get appeared. So this method requires three parameters. So first parameter is the gravity constant. So it may be gravity dot top, it may be gravity dot left, it may be gravity dot center. Okay, any gravity constant we may use as a first parameter. Second parameter will be the x position, and third parameter will be the y position. So if you don't specify any gravity, then it will appear by default at the bottom of your screen. And see the example here, toast dot set gravity. Now this is the gravity constant, gravity dot top or gravity dot left, and x and y offset are 0 0 respectively. So this is how set gravity can be used for controlling the position of toast. The next method we have set text method. Now set text method is used for setting the text that we want to display with the toast. So it requires the character sequence, okay, which will represent our message. So for example, here we are calling the set text method with the toast object, and what text we are displaying, what sequence of characters we are using here, toast text example. This is how we can set the text to our toast. Then fifth method we have set duration. So as we discussed, there are two constant values available for setting the duration of toast. So you may use length short or length long. So here in this example we have called this set duration method, and we are passing here the constant that is length underscore short. So we may also use length underscore long as well. So this is what the fifth method we have, set duration. Now next to that we have sixth method called inflate, and this method is basically used for inflating the layout from the XML file. The inflate method basically requires two parameters to be specified. First parameter is the layout resource ID and second parameter is the root view ID. So this first parameter can be obtained from the custom layout file, and this second parameter is the layout manager ID. So whichever layout we might be using within the custom layout file, so that layout manager ID we will be used here. So this is what the sixth method we have, and this method is used whenever we want to create the custom toast message. Now basically we will try to understand here what is this inflator and what it allow us to do. So inflator basically allow us to create the view from a resource layout file. This is basically the role of inflator. Okay, so here how to create inflator in Android, let's try to see with the example. So here first of all we are trying to retrieve the layout inflator. So here we have layout inflator and the inflator name we have inflator, and we are trying to retrieve the layout inflator with help of get layout inflator method. Next to that we are trying to inflate the layout from our XML file. So here we are creating the object of view class, that is layout over here, and inflator dot inflate, this is a method. So this method already we have discussed, it requires two parameter. So first parameter is the XML file in which we have specified the layout for our custom toast, and second one, it requires the ID of root element. So here we are finding it with help of find view by ID, and r.id. This is the ID of our root element. Okay, and we are typecasting the result into view group. Why? Because this is layout, this defining the layout. Okay, that's why we are typecasting it in view group. View group is nothing but your layout manager. So this is how we are retrieving the layout inflator, and we are inflating the layout from the XML file. Now next method we have set view. So this set view method is used for setting the view for the toast. So this method requires the parameter that is the object of view. So whatever inflated layout we have created, so that we can pass over here to the set view. So for example here we have created the object of view, that is layout. So layout can be passed here to this set view. So here you can see the code for retrieving the layout inflator and for inflating the layout from the XML file. So first of all we are getting the layout inflator over here, then we are calling the inflate method which requires two parameters. First one is the XML file in which we are defining the layout of our custom toast, and second one the ID of our root element. Okay, so this is how we have created the layout, we have inflated the layout, and now here you can see we are passing the object of this view, that is layout, to the set view. Okay, so rest of the statements already we have discussed, how to create toast and how to show it. Okay, these are certain important methods regarding toast. Okay, now we will try to understand uh, what kind of example we are going to discuss. So in our GUI we will have two buttons. Now first button we will have simple toast. So whenever user will click on this button, we will display a simple toast message, a default toast message. Okay, and we will have another button called custom toast. Now whenever user will click on this button, we are going to display a custom toast message with, let's say, we will have analog clock, we will have one image, and we will have certain text as well. So this kind of example we are going to discuss. So for implementing this example, now I will take you to the Android Studio. Now friends, here already I have created one project called toast demo, and we got these two files, XML file and Java file. Now first of all, within this XML file we will create a GUI. So here I will take this hello world at the top of screen, and I'm going to change the text over here. So our text is toast demo, and I'm going to change the size So here this is what we have done. Now next to that I am going to add two buttons over here. First button, and now I will set the constraint for this button. Like this. Okay, now regarding this button we will change the text. So here we will have simple toast. Okay, and next to that another button we will add. Now regarding this I will set the constraints. And now I will change the text of this button. So we have set text, that is custom toast. Now this is what GUI we have discussed. So we have two buttons, simple toast and custom toast. Now here first of all we will create the simple toast, and for that in the Java file we will create the objects. So here I will write button b1 comma b2, and now I need to import this class. So here we have imported now. Now next to that I'm going to fetch the reference for both of these button. So we'll write here b1 is equal to button find view by id r dot id dot. So id of our first button will be button. I will just copy this statement and change the id over here, that is button 2. This will be b2. Now after fetching the reference I will create the simple toast for first button. So whenever user will click on first button, that is simple toast, we will display a default toast or simple toast. So for that we will set now on click listener. So here I will write set on click listener new view on click listener, and now it is providing us this on click method, and here within this method we are going to create toast message. And to create toast message I will start typing toast, and here it is providing create new toast. Now you can see it is providing us this make text method with the three parameters. So first parameter is the context in which we are working, that is main activity dot this. Second parameter the sequence of character that we want to display. So here I want to display simple toast message. And third parameter, that is the duration. So you can see here we are using length short. So I'm going to modify this. Instead of length short I'm going to make it length long. And at last we are calling the show method, so due to which the toast message will be shown. So this is how we have created the default toast over here. So this code is for default toast message, okay, so which will get created whenever we will click on our first button, that is button b1. Okay, now we will try to create custom toast message. Now for creation of custom toast message we have to create a separate XML file, so within which we are going to specify the layout of our toast message. So for that I will go to resource directory in which I will have layout directory, and now I will right click on this layout directory and we will go to new, and here we are going to create layout resource file, and let's say our file name will be my layout. Okay, so instead of my layout I will specify my custom layout. Okay, my custom layout. So this will be our file name. So simply click on OK, and here you can see the another file is getting created, that is my custom layout. Now we'll go to the code of this file, and here I'm going to change the layout. So instead of this constraint layout I am going to use linear layout. Okay, and here I'm going to specify the ID. So let's say our ID is custom layout root element. Okay, this is what ID I have specified for our linear layout. Okay, one more thing, it is saying we should set the orientation. Okay, so here let's say orientation will be horizontal. Okay, this will be the layout. Now within this layout, as we talk, we are going to add three components. So first of all I'm going to add analog clock. Okay, and its width will be, let's say, 80 dp, and its height will be 80 dp. Okay, this is first component we have added. Second component, I'm going to add one image. Now for specifying image, what I will do, I will open this drawable in Explorer. Okay, and here I'm going to copy one image from my desktop. So I have one image here, and this Android image I'm going to add here. Okay, my image name is 1 and its file type is PNG. Okay, I have copied one image in the drawable folder. Okay, now here I'm going to add that image. So here let's say image view, its width will be wrap content, height will be wrap content. Okay, and this is what we have specified here, and next to that one text we are going to specify. So for that I'm going to use text view. So width will be wrap content, height will be wrap content, and size. Okay, size I will try to specify text size, let's say 35 dp. Okay, these few parameters we have specified for our custom layout file. Now next to this I'm going to specify ID for all our components. So while fetching the reference for all these components we will use it. So first of all, here for analog clock I will specify ID. So let's say ID will be analog clock. This will be my ID. Then next to that, for image view we will specify Android ID. So here we will write @ +ID image view 1, and for text view I'm going to specify ID as text view 1. So for all these three components we have specified ID over here. So this is how we have created the custom layout file over here. which will be used for creating the custom toast message. Now we will again come to our Java file, and now here we are going to create the custom toast message. So after this we will create custom toast message, and for that we are going to use button 2. So I will write here b2 dot set on click listener new view on click listener, and again within this on click method we are going to write the logic for creation of custom toast message. So first of all, here we have to retrieve the layout inflator, and we have to inflate the layout from the XML file. So for that, here I will create layout inflator, and my inflator will be inflator is equal to get layout inflator. Okay, so here we are retrieving the layout inflator. Okay, and now next to that we will try to inflate the layout from XML file. So for that I will create the object of view. So view my layout is equal to inflator dot inflate, and now here we have to specify two parameters. First parameter will be the custom layout file which we have created, that is my custom layout, and second parameter will be the ID of our root element. Okay, so first of all here we will specify r dot layout dot, and our file name is my custom layout. This is the first parameter, and second parameter we have to specify the ID of root element. Now see here within this file what ID we have specified for our root element. So ID is custom layout root element. Whichever ID you might specify here, that ID we will use here. Okay, so second parameter now we will specify. So for that I'm going to use find view by ID, and here we are going to use r dot id dot. So here you can see the ID custom layout root element, and friends we are going to typecast this result into view group because this is a layout manager. Okay, so here we will have view group. This is how we have inflated the layout from XML file, okay, which we have created custom XML file. Okay, now next to this we are going to retrieve the reference for all three components that we have specified within our custom XML file. Okay, so here we will fetch the reference from custom XML file. So first of all we will have, let's say, analog clock. So here I will write analog clock, let's say analog clock AC is equal to, we will typecast the result analog clock, and here I'm going to use my layout dot find view by ID and r dot id dot. So what ID we had for our clock? So ID was analog clock. Okay, now next to that we had one image, so I'm going to create here image view, let's say image view. So imgv object I have created, and I'm going to typecast this result image view my layout dot find view by ID r dot id dot, what ID we had given, image view 1. Okay, this is how we have fetched the reference for image view, and at last we have one text view. So for that I'm going to create text view, let's say TV is equal to typecast the result text view, and my layout dot find view by id r dot id dot the id for text view is text view 1. Okay friends, this is how we have fetched the reference for all three components from our custom XML file. Now next to this we are going to set certain text to our text view. So for that I will write here tv dot set text, and here I'm going to specify the text custom text message. Okay, so here we are setting the text. Then next to that we will set certain image to our image view. So for that I'm going to write image view object dot set image resource, and here we are going to specify r dot drawable dot and our image is 1. Okay, this is how we have set the image. And next to this we are going to create now toast message. So create toast message, and here we will write toast, and our object will be toast is equal to new toast, and here we will specify the current context in which we are working. So main activity dot this. Now next to this we will set the duration for our toast. So for that we will call toast dot set duration, and let's say duration will be long. Okay, now we will try to set the layout for our toast. So I will write here toast dot set view method we will use, and we have created the object of view, that is my layout. So that my layout we will specify here. So let's say my layout. Okay, and at last we will call the show method, so our toast will get visible. So toast dot show. This is how we have created the custom toast message. This is custom toast message. Now friends, here our logic is completed, and now before executing our code, one change I will try to do here. I will change the width and height of this image. So let's say we will specify 80 dp width and 80 dp height. Okay, because using wrap content will be creating very large toast message, and its view will not that much of good, so that's why I'm reducing its size. And for text size we will specify value 15 dp. Okay, so this little bit modification we have done here regarding the width and height of image and size of text view. Okay, now I will connect my mobile phone. Here we will run our app. So here the build process has completed, and now it is asking for installation of the application. So we can see here on screen we got two buttons. One is simple toast and another one is custom toast. So first of all we will create the simple toast. So we can see here the simple toast message is generated, and it is disappearing after specific duration like this. Okay, and now we will tab on custom toast button, and we can see here we are getting this custom toast message over here. It is displaying first of all one analog clock, then one Android image, and at last we have custom text message. This is how we will be able to generate the custom toast message. Okay, any component you may include over here. I have used the analog clock, then one image and certain text. Okay, so here we can also add the background color and color for your text and other style attributes as well we can use while creating the custom toast message. So friends, this is how we have learned how we can create custom toast message as well as simple toast message. Friends, if you are new to this channel, then please subscribe our channel, and if you find this video useful, please like and share this video. I will see you in next video. Thank you for watching.